So this week we're going to take a look at the grade 5 coding curriculum from our new math curriculum here in Ontario. And you'll notice that we now are starting to get into our expectations looking a little bit different. So it starts off and it says, solve problems and create computational representations of mathematical situations by writing and executing code, including code that involves conditional statements and other control structures. And so we're actually really moving more from the ability to code in the different types of events to now being able to explain why we're doing what we're doing and what is the purpose behind the writing of the code that we're currently doing. And so they're wanting us to start to look at mathematical situations, and the way that we have coded in previous videos that we've seen how from a geometrical standpoint we can have repeated events, we can have nested events in creating our hexagons using equilateral triangles. We've also seen from our number lines that we can create a algorithm using multiplication as a nested event. And so those are actually mathematical situations where we wrote and executed the code. However, they're wanting us to take it a step further and include code that involves conditional statements and other control structures. And so if we take a look at what's the definition of a conditional statement, it is a statement that can be written in the form if P then Q, where P and Q are sentences. For this conditional statement, P is called the hypothesis and Q is called the conclusion. And we know these as if-then statements. And so when we think about from our coding aspect, we're going to write a code line where if this happens, for example, if our character goes to a certain spot, then we get to move on to the next page, or then we get the prize. And so that's really the type of examples that we're going to be taking a look at. And at this point, I'm going to turn it over to our student ambassadors.
Okay, I've made this game called Goomblegurt. It uses a lot. There's many things, and it'll take way too long for me to show you exactly how to make it. But, so I don't know where to start. Here. So there's all this one flag click set, and there's a whole bunch of variables, and then there's also this repeat until render define, and then until render albatross. Okay, albatross is kind of like the legendary hide. There's all this stuff. It's very, very big. If you want, I can show you somewhat of the game. Show you a bit. I'll show you up till you get your starter. Now you can pick one. And I have to battle this, whatever. It's Pokemon. Yeah, there's tons of stuff. I won't explain all of it, only because that will take around an hour. So, yeah.
Hello. Today we're going to learn about conditionals using links coding. So conditionals are the if-then statement. And our equation here is if this bird hits this treasure chest, then it'll move on to the next page. So I'm going to run the program for you. Okay, now I'm going to show you how it works. Okay. So to make our bird move, we're going to use the setting command and set it to 90 so we can make our bird move forward. And then we're going to use our forever command to make our bird move. So glide 21. You don't have to put glide 20. You can really put anything you want since it'll be moving forever. But I just put because. Alright. Now we're going to make this treasure chest move us to the other page. So this is a touch turtle command, so make sure you put a colon then touch turtle. And then you can put page 2. Just make sure you don't name your command page 2. And this is optional, but you can make our computer say something when we go to the next page. So I put you won the treasure, and you have to use the say command and then in brackets put whatever you want it to say, and then that's done.
Hello, this is my project and it's called the repeating project. As you can see, there's a donut and there is a turtle. Whenever I click this turtle, and when it gets to the donut, as you can see, it goes to the second page. On the second page, there is a pizza and there's another turtle. As you can see, the same thing will happen, but instead of going to the next page, it'll go to the page before, the page that we just saw. So as you can see, I have a stop button. This button was made by the procedure stop all, which made everything stop at once. The donut procedure was a T1_touch command, which I did a next page command and a set shape command. The next page command was a command that would automatically make it go to the next page, which was the page with the pizza. For the turtles command, I put a glide forever command, which make it glide non-stop until the stop button would do something. The stop button was a stop all command, which makes everything stop, as I said previously. For the pizza, I did a to T touch command to make it go to the previous page and not to the page after.